Barz Wrestling Media. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for more content. Coming up next, we are going to talk about these highlights that I seen of the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. I know y'all getting tired of me talking about Jacob Fatu, but listen, y'all gotta pay attention to what this man is doing. We're gonna talk about it. Coming up next. Yeah, we back. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for more content. So I'm upset, people. I'm upset because I missed SmackDown. And I woke up to alerts on my phone, alerts on my computer, alerts on my tablet. Basically, every electronic device that I had that was on at the time, I was getting alerts. So I pop up in my studio, I turn on the highlights to SmackDown, and I see the Samoan werewolf destroying everything in his path. They put somebody through a table, the whole shield thing, and then I see him do the move I've been telling y'all about for some time. That crazy moonsault. Listen, man. That moonsault gotta be the coolest thing I've seen thus far from a big dude like Jacob Fatu. And I know what y'all gonna say, oh, there's been others that's done it, but not as smooth as Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu does that move with precision and timing and fast. Listen, man, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Y'all have not seen nothing yet from Jacob Fatu. And I know y'all getting tired of me talking about Jacob Fatu, but listen, as a fan, you gotta appreciate what is happening right now. You gotta appreciate it and you gotta acknowledge it. You gotta acknowledge it. You got to, because it is crazy. It's crazy in them WWE streets right now. My man Jacob Fatu is going to work. And you know what the crazy thing about this is that he got a lot more moves than what you guys have seen. And I'm not even going to tell y'all the other moves he got, because if y'all follow him in his career, you would know that this guy got a lot more in his arsenal than what he's displaying on TV right now. And in due time, you're going to see the others. I'm telling you, it is crazy what this guy is blessed with. And I know some of you WWE Universal fans, I know y'all not used to seeing people like this. I'm telling you, y'all better buckle your seatbelt, because there's more. There's definitely more. Them WWE streets are about to get heavy right about now. Heavy. So, you know, like, I was just like, dang, that's crazy what he just did tonight on SmackDown. That is crazy. And I see why they didn't want to debut him so soon, but they really had no choice, because how long was you going to hold him back before you was going to let him on TV? You know? So, man, this is some amazing work thus far. And the way everything is being depicted when Roman comes back, it is going to be madness. But let's pause for a second, because there's another person that's going to be on his way back too. I'm not talking about Paul Heyman, because we know he's going to come back with Roman. I'm talking about Jimmy Uso. They've been talking about Jimmy Uso returning. He didn't return tonight from what I understand, because I didn't see him in the highlights. So he didn't return tonight from what I understand, unless there's some video out there where he came out of nowhere and returned. But I have yet to see that video. But he didn't return from what I've seen. But I do hear that he's coming back. And it's going to be crazy when all of these people are in the ring at the same time. What I want to know is, where does Jey Uso fall into this picture? Because we have yet to see him in the same ring with Jacob Fatu and the rest of the bloodline. Now, we've seen some segments where they cross paths, but he has not crossed paths with Jacob Fatu. As far as I'm concerned, I did not see that. So I'm anxious to see, when are we going to see something like that, and how are they going to implement Jey into this whole bloodline situation? Because Roman is definitely coming back. Jimmy Uso's definitely come back. We know the wise man is definitely coming back. And another thing I want to ask, are the Bloodline 2.0 going to elect their own wise man? Are they going to have their own wise man? Are they going to bring in Armando Estrada? Are they going to bring this man in? Are they going to bring in Umaga's former manager? Are they going to bring him in? Because if they do that, it's going to be crazy. Because like I said, he has managed Jacob Fatu before in another promotion. So I just had to get on here and do my ramble about that, because when you see stuff like that, you got to appreciate it and you got to acknowledge it. You got to acknowledge it, because it was wild. And I don't know what type of time Jacob Fatu is on, but whatever time he's on, it's working for him, because he got my attention. But like I said, I already was paying attention to his work from day one. So I already knew what type of time he was on a while ago, before this WWE thing with him being there even existed. I already knew that he was going to be a game changer once he got to the major leagues of WWE. So I'm just really anxious to see what happens next. Like I said, when Jimmy Uso appears, when Jey Uso's finally implemented, when Paul Heyman finally returns, when Roman finally comes back, it is going to be wild. Wild. And like I said before, I hope when they do this, they bring in people that are actually from the bloodline, or actually relatives or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hearing rumors about different things, that Paul Heyman might try to bring in this guy or bring in that guy. Listen, man. Just bring in Zilla. Just bring in Hakaleo. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Please don't get mad at me. Just bring in those guys and let's start this Civil War thing with the bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Let's just start it. Let's just see where it ends, Anyway, that's all I got. It's your boy S, and this is Barz Wrestling Media. We'll be back with another one. Remember that? Like, you was having them build themselves against jobbers. You know what I mean? Barry Horowitz, we all know who Barry Horowitz is. He was like the top jobber ever, or the Brooklyn Brawler.
That line is trash. Before he even did the jump, before the jump, the line is garbage. I'm Mr. Sparky.
People watching them 24/7. I don't think any big time company like them is gonna agree to something like that. You know, but at the same time too,
that guy, Booker T has it. What? The Spinneroonie and all this stuff? Nah, they ain't got nah.